This is Flame67 with another episode of Let's Play Tales of Symphonia, Minimum Battles. Last time, we learned that Mythos was, surprise, surprise, the big bad, and we need to go to Flanoir and talk to the doctor, and some other things are going to happen here too. Where's Zelos? What is wrong with him? Why is he wandering off at a time like this? We don't have a choice. Let's go see the doctor first. Good doctor. So why do we have to come way out here just to find a doctor? If you want just any doctor regardless of skill, there's plenty available. With a severe wound like that, there's only a few who can save him. We won't get anywhere by standing around and talking about it. We need to hurry. Yeah, I know. Hang in there, Altessa. Cold. Such a wimp, Lloyd. Doesn't matter if I wimp or not, it's still cold. Just don't think about it. On the subject, how can you be cold wearing short sleeves and shorts? Now that you mention it, I'm starting to feel really cold. I see what you mean about thinking about it. Zelos, there you are. Why are you mumbling to yourself? What? Lloyd, you're late. Hospital's right here. Come on, hurry up. Before I do that, I think we examine. I just wanted to show off this scene. Hey, come on, Mama, hurry. Alright, dear. No need to rush. What you looking at, Zelos? Oh, just the sculpture. It's quite impressive, really. Hey, Lloyd? No, forget it. Never mind. So this is actually a chance to boost Zelos' affection that was not present in the original Gamecube. Normally I wouldn't bother with this, but I wanted to show this off because in case people who are playing along with Gamecube, they don't see this, and I want to spend just a bit more time with Zelos. What? Tell me. Seriously, nothing. Don't worry about it. What? Oh, you're sure? Maybe someday, though. Huh? Did you say something? No more questions. Let's get moving. My toes are numb. Mine, too. This is not where we need to go. Doctor! Oh my, if it isn't Gina. It's been a while. How is everyone in Mizuho? It's an emergency. We have someone who's about to die. Oh my, sounds like things aren't quite quiet and peaceful. this. I'm not running my business as a charity. They'll pay anything, so please hurry. Taking advantage of people when they're in need. Fine. I'll give you as much as you like. How much do you want? Let's make it payment upon success. First, I need to see the patient. Travel expenses and hazard pay will be given separately. Fine, whatever. Please give me an escort. Let's see. So, the three of you will be good. So, these 4 characters are, not counting Kratos, my bottom 4. Seiya, Zelos, Gina, Rain. Laura, Yuri, are Lloyd. Yeah, okay. I guess I'll wait here in this city.
Who is it? Come on in.
Pardon me.
So, at this point, the top 4, or the top 3 in your current party and Kratos you have a chance of getting a special scene with them. They will show up in order of affection. In the GameCube version, it's different with Kratos, where instead the top 3 in your party will be the first people to show up in order of affection. So, Regal is my number 1, so he showed up first. If I say no to him, then I'm pretty sure Colette would be second, and Genus would be third. Though Kratos may be somewhere in the top 4 below Regal. In the GameCube version, it would have been Regal, then Colette, then Genus. Then if I said no to all 3, Kratos would show up by default, and I'd have a scene with him. Since the PlayStation 2 version, Kratos was adjusted so that he is actually in the group in the top 4. So you actually have to get Kratos into the top 4 spots in order to have him show up at all. If not, it will default. If not, then the person who shows up third in the party, not counting. Now, if Kratos is not in the top 4, then he will not show up. So if I'd said no to Regal and said no to Colette, I would have to end up going with Genus. Of course, I went out of my way to get Regal closest to me because I want to see those scenes. So I'm going to be saying yes to Regal. Pardon me.
Regal? What are you doing up at this hour?
I apologize for coming late. Would you mind if we stepped outside for a moment? I'd like to have a word with you.
Yeah, if you say, I'm sorry, Regal will leave, and then the next person would show up. And you can keep saying no until they will force someone on you. Well, so I'm going to say sure.
Sure.
Snow. This place is clearly affected by Celsius's presence.
It's pretty to look at, but I bet the people that live here have a rough time.
Indeed. The only way to survive in this area is through tourism.
Hey, your company's main business is tourism, right? Do you own any buildings in Flanoir?
There should be several ski resorts and hotels of ours in this area.
Whoa, you really are rich.
I'm not the one that built the company. It was someone in my family many generations ago.
Wow, your family's been around for a long time.
The X-Sphere mine produced a great deal of wealth for the family. They most likely sold the X-spheres through a broker, who passed them on to the Desians. The fortunes I possess were paid for by the blood of the people of Silverant.
Yeah, I suppose so.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault.
Ignorance is no excuse. If anything, it itself is a crime.
Well, maybe so, but
That may be part of the reason why Mythos suppresses all life on the planet.
what do you mean?
Humans are ignorant of their sins, while elves turn a blind eye to them. That frustrates Mythos.
Even if that's true, what he's doing is dragging the whole world into a quest for revenge. That's not something that can be forgiven.
If so, I too cannot be forgiven.
What? Why?
For I am on a quest for vengeance against the Crucius.
That's different.
No, it's not. If the ones who turned Alicia into a monster had been human, I might have followed the same path as Mythos.
Your conscience will usually kick in before you get to that point. At least that's what the professor said.
Yes, I'd imagine so. But even still, what we are doing is no different than Mythos.
No different than Mythos?
We are eliminating those who do not share our ideals and those who stand in our way by force.
Well, yeah, if you're gonna put it that way.
Mythos knows that. That explains why he said the things about the X-spheres as he was leaving. About the hypocrisy of our protest against sacrificing lives while using these stones that have consumed people's lives.
He's really starting to get to me.
Are you sure that's not because what he said is true?
Maybe. But just because the logic is sound, that doesn't make it right. I can't stand what he's doing. That's all there is to it.
Yes, perhaps that is all that needs to be said. By putting myself in Mythos's place, I may have been subconsciously trying to legitimize my own justice.
You always think about the complicated stuff. No one wants to be the bad guy, and no one wants to have to put up with things they don't like.
Everyone thinks the same way. Is that what you're saying?
Okay, Regal, you've stopped talking. Your lips can stop moving.
If you stop and think about the fact that others are the same as you, then you won't do the kinds of things Mythos does. So,
You're going to fight him.
tomorrow, after we check on Altessa's condition, I'm going to put an end to all of this.
Very well. This chain of tragedy must be broken as soon as possible.
Yeah, I'm counting on your support.
You have it.
Guys, how's Altessa?
It seems he's out of danger. Right now, some people from Mizuho and the doctor are watching over him.
Good. I need to speak with everyone.
Yeah. No matter who you talk to, Lloyd ends up deciding to take the fight to Mythos, basically.
The world is never gonna change if we just wait for Crucius to make the next move, right? So this time, we're going to strike them first.
Well, so you're finally ready to do it. We're gonna raid Crucius.
Yeah, I have two objectives. Prevent the establishment of Mythos' new age, and release Origin.
But if you release Origin, what about Kratos?
I don't really know yet. We don't know for certain that he'll actually die. We also don't know if he'll side with us or not. We don't have the time to worry about things we're not sure of.
What do you intend to do about the Eternal Sword? Even if you break Origin's seal, you can't wield it, remember? And I doubt either Genus or I would be able to handle a sword.
Don't worry about that. I've got it covered.
What are you talking about?
Why do you think I can use magic swords? I received magic injections with the latest in Tetheala technology. In other words, I'm a human with elven blood in me. That should work, shouldn't it?
Then I guess this will be the final battle.
Understood. Let us end this.
For the sake of uniting the worlds.
Yeah. I'll do my best too.
Colette, I need you to stay behind.
Why?
They want you as Martel's vessel. We'll have either Mizuho or the Renegades hide you.
If that's what you want. No, I'm going too.
But
I get it. You don't think you can protect her. That is so sad.
what did you say?
Don't worry, Colette. I, the great Zelos, swear to protect you.
Zelos!
Take her along, Lloyd. They're gonna be after her no matter where she is. You ought to know that by now. Be a man. Show her what you're made of.
Wow, we actually have the same opinion for once.
It actually happens more often than Sheena is suggesting. Generally, if you try to max out Zelos or Sheena, the other one ends up with a lot of affection as well.
Sorry, Lloyd, but I agree with Zealous this time.
All right. Colette will come with us, okay?
Thank you, Lloyd. And everyone else, too.
Does Tetheala really have a technology like that?
It sure does, for some weird reason. All right, let's go kick some Crucius butt, Lloyd.
Zelos, I trust you.
What are you talking about? Well, of course I can understand that you're counting on me. Just place your faith in me.
Faith, huh? I hope so.
Yeah, come on, let's go.
And so that was Regal's version of the Flanoir Doctor scene. Every character has one. I went with Regal's. There are honestly, I think I honestly think the best ones are Zelos's and Kratos's, and ironically enough, they're the most difficult ones to get. I think at this point I'm going to stop the recording here. Next time we are going to face off with Crucius.